it's Ricky. It's Delis across America. We are here today in New Orleans, Louisiana, in the Garden District at Stein's Market in Deli to check out a real Jewish deli that opened in the middle of New Orleans. So let's go in and try it. Stein's is in the Garden District, and as you walk in the front door, the first thing you'll notice is it's not a traditional sit-down deli. It is a counter service where you order at the counter and then you wait for your order to be called. There are a few tables inside and a couple picnic tables outside. There's a good amount of snark, which I kind of like, in the restaurant, combined with sort of a hipster vibe as well. So I like the combination of sense of humor and the laid-back vibe. Don't talk to the sandwich guys making your order on the line. They have clear instructions that your sandwich will be ready when it's ready. And then you wait here in line. Mark and David.
All right.
Tell me about your guys. Deli. What do you remember about delis from your childhood?
My grandfather always used to take us to Alfred's Deli in Houston, Texas. It used to be the first stop and last stop.
Of what?
Every trip that he came to Houston, we would stop at the Alfred's Deli.
Is it still there?
Nope, no more.
And classic Lincoln Deli.
Lincoln Dell.
Lincoln Dell, that was the one in Minneapolis. We'd go to the new one and the old one.
The one, yeah, right. There was three, I think, at some point. But
yeah, I think there was one in Bloomington.
what would you get there?
We would get, I'm always a tuna melt guy.
I'm a tuna, yeah.
So tuna melt and Dr. Brown's original.
Tuna melt at a deli. Oh my God! Now corned beef all the way.
They didn't have kosher meat, and we kept kosher. So it was very hard. But the tuna melt and the potato latke or the potato knish.
All right, that's okay.
All good
I'll
stuff.
give you the potato latke.
Great.
Tuna melt.
Yeah.
At Alfred's, it was always corned beef, and for dessert, it was a kichel.
Kechel. Oh, I don't like kechel. It's very dry.
Very dry, but delicious.
I think rugelach is
Rugelach is better.
a little bit better.
Rugelach hadn't hit Texas yet in the 70s.
My wife doesn't eat any of the food there at deli. She's not a deli person. Salad.
That doesn't
Salad at a deli.
No, what? Tuna fish and salad. Why bother?
I go.
Dijon mustard on top of it.
Nice. Ooh,
There you go.
that's a lot of mustard.
You got to put a little Dijon mustard, and now you got to try it. Just like the Lincoln Dell.
What do you think? Good? Is it warm enough?
Could be a little warmer.
Sometimes they don't get the middle of the tuna.
Right. I like when the cheese is melted.
Wait, let me get it. Pull this up there.
A little thin.
Little thin on the
Logs.
on the logs.
Toasted for me, but
A little under toasted.
toasted.
What'd you get? The everything bagel?
I got the everything. The bagel's good.
Are they homemade here?
No, it's a Davidson bagel.
Whatever that is.
The tuna melt is good. In fact, I'm going to say that I'm happier with the tuna melt than I am with the salmon. It stands out more.
It's dense but flavorful. Again, very peppery. You can see how much chicken is in there. I think sometimes people phone in the matzo ball soup. I went to a lot of delis where it's just basically very watery and not that good.
A lot of chicken on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. This has a lot of dark meat chicken, which I like. Doesn't dry out like white meat and get all cottony.
It's good.
It's delicious, actually.
And I think in the matzo ball probably reflects the same. Is that this isn't your grandparents' deli. I mean, my grandparents sitting at this table, ordering in line there, and eating their matzo ball soup out of a plastic dish. No, I know what my grandmother would say. She would say "feh." She would say.
You can see thin cut pastrami, not thick, but it's definitely put on a griddle because it's got some crisp on there. It's tender. It's got good flavor. And those crisp bits kind of give it added savoriness. All right, chopped liver. Got a lot of egg on there. And some onion, which is good.
Good.
Very mild. It's not too livery. The rye bread is just okay.
Not homemade.
You think of the coleslaw?
Oh, wait, where am I? Coleslaw. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say a 6. I like the crunch. I like the carrots. I like the cabbage mixed in. Needs a little bit more of a tang for my taste.
I like the sweet. I like a sweet coleslaw. So it's delicious.
I like a sweet, creamy coleslaw
I
too.
like it.
I may not know delis, but I do know pickles.
All right.
Pickles, my grandfather brought the recipe from Poland to the St. Paul, and every year we make pickles.
You make the same recipe?
We make dill pickles
from your
from my grandpa brought from Zambish, Poland.
Wow.
And so we do it every year. This, I like the texture firm. I like firm pickles, so let me taste it.
Okay.
It's a half dill. What do we have?
Yeah, half dill.
I
do the
tend
half
to go
dill.
with full dills.
Oh, really?
I like a little bit more spice, but nice crispiness. Mark, I'm gonna try it. You're a pickle guy. Pickle. Crisp. Does it have enough taste though? Is the question.
Yeah.
Does it have
I
enough
like
taste?
that.
I need a little bit more dill.
I like it actually a little less.
Yeah,
I like
need a
less
little-
dill.
It is pretty mild.
I like the half sour. They're
Yeah.
fresher.
It's maybe a little less than half.
Oh, I like that pickle.
Yeah.
All right, that's it from Stein's here with Mark and David. Friends
GV
from
Pride.
Yes, GV Pride. That's Golden Valley for those of you who don't know. So it's a real Jewish deli. It's more of a carry-out, I would say, with a few tables. But they do have most of your deli staples. They didn't have knishes today, but they had the chopped liver and the matzo ball soup and other things. Overall, I'm gonna give Stein's a 7.8. And
I influenced him. He would have gone higher.
I would
do it a 6.2. Nice.
He's a brutal grader, I think. Very tough crowd here.
Mark,
what do you
you-
think? Overall,
Overall, yeah, I'd give it a 7.
you can't give it a 7.0. That's a rookie move. You got to give it a point something.
7.15.
Okay, there you go. That's much better. All right, so we're gonna maybe try another deli in New Orleans later, but that's it for now from Stein's. Thanks.